The 12th nanny ran screaming down the marble staircase, her uniform stained with apple juice, crayon marks on her cheeks, and a Barbie lodged in her hair. Behind her, 9 6-year-old whirlwinds Lily, Max, and Maya cheered as if they'd won a game. From the top-floor balcony, Billionaire CEO Miranda Blake sighed, coffee in one hand, iPad in the other. 12 nannies in 6 months. Her kids weren't bothered, they were grieving, and she was just a broken bar lost. But then came Jordan, a quiet janitor with mop in hand, grief in his heart, and nothing left to lose. He wasn't applying for the job, but he changed everything. Main story: Jordan Collins didn't expect much from life anymore. A single dad who'd lost his wife to cancer 2 years ago, he took the janitor job at Blake Industries for the health insurance and the night shifts so he could be with his daughter Ellie during the day. When Miranda's triplets had another meltdown during an emergency meeting, Jordan happened to be mopping outside the glass-walled boardroom. He didn't hesitate, just walked in. "Excuse me," he said softly, kneeling to Lily's level. "You okay?" She burst into tears. Instead of backing away, he sat cross-legged on the floor, took a tissue from his pocket, and let her cry. Max kicked his shin. Mia yelled something about hating everyone. Jordan didn't flinch. "I know it's hard," he whispered. "When someone you love disappears." Miranda, frozen by the door, watched speechless. Later that night, she found his personnel file and called him to her office. "I don't know what you said to them," she said, "but they've been quiet for an hour." "That's a record. I just listened," Jordan replied. "Sometimes that's all a kid needs." The next morning, instead of mopping floors, Jordan found himself standing in the penthouse nursery, triplets staring up at him with curious eyes, and Ellie, his daughter, holding a stack of storybooks. "I thought maybe Ellie could help too," he said. "She's been lonely since a broken bar, well, since her mom." Twists and turns. Miranda had built an empire but had no clue how to be a parent. Her assistants raised the triplets while she built skyscrapers. Guilt lived in the wrinkles under her eyes, hidden beneath her designer glasses. But Jordan brought something no one else could: patience born of pain, empathy forged in loss, and a child of his own who understood the silence of grief. Weeks passed. Max stopped biting. Mia stopped screaming. Lily started drawing again. Ellie smiled more. And Miranda, a broken bar, watched in awe. Until one rainy afternoon, she walked into the playroom and froze. The kids had built a cardboard memory fort. Inside were drawings of their dad, stories about their mom, and a crayon banner that read, "Family means love, even if it's broken." Miranda sank to her knees, tears finally breaking past the dam she'd built for years. Jordan gently laid a hand on her shoulder. "You're allowed to miss him," he said. "I do," she whispered. "Every single day." Emotional climax. That night, Miranda found Jordan on the rooftop, fixing a broken toy car under a brick light. The city glittered below, but her eyes were only on him. "My kids haven't smiled like this in years," she said. "You a broken bar, you did this." "I didn't fix them," he replied. "They just needed someone who saw them, not as a project, as people." Her voice trembled. "I spent so long trying to be strong, I forgot to be soft." Jordan didn't respond right away. Then, quietly, "Strength doesn't mean not breaking, it means loving through the cracks." Miranda cried. "Not as a billionaire, not as a CEO, just as a mother." Ending a uplifting conclusion. Months later, the tabloids went wild when Miranda Blake stepped down from her company's board to start a foundation for grieving children. At the press conference, she didn't thank her advisors or PR team. She thanked a janitor, and the little girl named Ellie. "They taught me that healing doesn't come from control, it comes from connection." The triplets stood beside her, holding hands with Jordan and Ellie. And for the first time in years, the world didn't see a broken family. They saw a new Onia pieced together by kindness, patched with grief, and held strong by love. Final line: a circle back to hook. 12 nannies couldn't stay, but one janitor didn't run, and that made all the difference. Call to action for a video version: if this story moved you, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more heartfelt tales. And remember, sometimes, the people we least expect hold the power to heal what we thought was lost forever. A currency I Diaris Sedilla.